thing is the wise may understand oneself whether he has been practicing Dhamma and get results out of practicing such a doctrinal matter. So nobody else cannot make the others understood actually. Now when you were studying in the schools, I think you remember, a certain teacher cannot teach, no, actually. Right? We may think that actually teachers are teaching, but teachers cannot teach. We ourselves must study ourselves. They can guide only. In Pali terms, Tummehi kichang atappam akkataro tathagata. You yourself can practice, but the Buddhas can guide only. Guidance. So therefore, the inclusion of this sutta is very, very important, concerned with the understanding the truth. However, you have given the correct topic. I don't know who did it, but understanding the truth is necessary, but there must be criteria to understand truth. And a little bit I will tell you what are the criteria to understand the truth. Actually, whatever action, good or bad, good action or bad action, you can measure whether it is according to your conscience. That is the first criterion. Whatever action practicing by you, whether it is according to your conscience, verbally, bodily and mentally done action, right? Whether it is according to your conscience, because the human conscience is not similar to that of animal, no? Because always human concept is always nurtured in humanity, mankind, right? That's why always the Buddha has evaluated to become a human being, because the human beings only are having power of retention and power of memory, and all the psychic potentialities are included in human beings among the all the other living creatures in the world. Now, although we are worshipping the deities, sometimes in many countries, actually in Hinduism in particular, we are sacrificing to the gods, regarding them as the very potential, very powerful, having abnormal powers. But however, all the potentialities are included in a human life, although they are leading very short life. Not long terms of life, actually, very short. Now some may think actually those who are living 120 years sometimes, actually very long life. But it is not a long life, very short life. But however, although we are living such a short life, we can understand the reality and thereof truth. So therefore, I want to stop my sermon, and a few minutes will be given to you if you want to ask some questions, right? Now, briefly I presented to you the inclusion of Abhayaraja Kumara Sutta, right? Included in Majjhima Nikaya. Yes.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Can we say the Four Noble Truths is the same as the three characteristics anicca, dukkha, anatta? And how the anicca, dukkha, anatta in relation to the Four Noble Truths?
Yeah. Now, all the sorrowful conditions in the world, when they are categorized after birth and up to death, right? In the meanwhile, there are so many sorrowful conditions, miserable conditions, decaying, becoming old, right? Departure of the beloved ones, and whatever desires does not obtain, like that, so many frustrations. But however, whenever regarded these miserable conditions are impermanent, they are sorrows. Right? So So whatever is not impermanent cannot be regarded as sorrow. Could you understand? So what is the permanent one? Whether there is a permanent entity, actually that is Nibbana only, the final goal or bliss, right? So when one wants to realize such a permanent entity, they must practice gradually, one by one, starting from moral conduct or sila, and thereof samadhi and panya, and the other, all the miserable conditions are impermanent, anicca. That's why anicca, dukkha, sorrowful conditions, and anatta, soullessness, all are included in Four Noble Truths. No, when you read the Mahahatti Padopama Sutta, Majjhima Nikaya, recently I gave a lecture on that sutta in Perlis, very, very distant place. Mahahatti Padopama Sutta, very, very good simile, right? All the footprints of other small animals can be kept in the footprint of an elephant, right? The footprint of an elephant is similar to Four Noble Truths. All the footprints of other small creatures, animals and other small creatures can be kept in the footprint of elephant. Very nice simile. So similarly, all the doctrinal matters can be included in Four Noble Truths. Therefore, the essence of Buddhism is Four Noble. Now the law of causality, Paticcasamuppada, and some other very profound teachings, karmic theory, and karma, tanha. Now all the doctrinal teachings, theoretically, are included in Paticcasamuppada, and anicca, dukkha, and anatta also included in Paticcasamuppada, Chatusacca or Four Noble Truths. Therefore, merely actually verbal expressions of dukkha, samudaya, nirodha, magga is not enough. However, we happen to understand why we happen to live very miserable life, sorrowful life. Right? That is not to lead very, very inactive life. Sometimes actually our life have become pessimistic because of wrong understanding, misunderstanding, right? But this is the realistic understanding, truth. That is also very important, concerned with Abhayaraja Kumara Sutta. No? It is truth that we are living sorrowful life. No? If the life is not sorrowful, actually we could be able to avoid from becoming sick. No? We can't avoid, right? So if we catch some diseases, actually, we don't like diseases, but they are unavoidable. No? We don't like becoming old, we don't like decay, but it so happens. No? So therefore, actually, they are the truthful nature of the world. Right? So they are included in Paticcasamuppada, as you told, anicca, dukkha, anatta. I think you got the answer right here. Anything else?